Hey you guys, LH signing in, bringing you what is 100% authentic, can never be compromised or manufactured. So you guys, as you can see, big news, you guys. You guys have probably heard about this on your national news if you watch national news. I don't watch the news like that, unless it's something local going on, but I think the news is very depressing, so I'll watch, other platforms, preferably black-owned, black platforms who tend to speak the truth and won't hide the truth. But anyways, this is big game right here. It says Anthony Weiner sentenced to 21 months in prison in sexing case. Now the fact I think I said is I don't know if it's Weiner or Weiner. If it's Wiener, I feel very weird. It just sounds so weird just saying his last name, especially considering the fact what this man is being charged with. And a last name, it doesn't sound more just perverted or just I don't know, just debauchery. It just sounds very weird, like a typical pedophile last name. I don't know, you guys, but anyways, I'm getting silly now. Um, so I'm gonna read this. It was Anthony Weiner has been sentenced to 21 months in prison in a sexing scandal that some blame for Hillary Clinton's presidential loss. Okay. 21 months in prison, that's not that long, but anything can go down. And listen, anything. With that Wiener, he's definitely gonna get. Let me stop. The former New York congressman had previously pleaded guilty to one charge of transferring obscene material to a minor. He will also be under supervised probation for 3 years after serving his prison sentence and will be a registered sex offender. Rightfully so. Wiener cried at, oh, it sounds so, weird saying his last name. As he read from a statement to the Manhattan court, the former politician said he had hit rock bottom and was a very sick man for a very long time. If that's the case, who's to say this isn't the only young lady? You know what I'm saying? If he's been this sick for that long, how come he hasn't gotten the help a long time ago? And who could be the potential other victims if that's the case? I'm going to continue. Prosecutors said he broke the law by having illicit contact with a 15-year-old girl and getting caught, including asking her to sexually perform for him in conversations on Skype and Snapchat. Okay. This is a reason why you must really, really monitor your kids' parents. Because obviously you're not doing a good job if this can go on like this. And I personally I didn't see the point of a Snapchat. But best believe my unborn children, I will be on their ass watching them. Because like I said, I think I said this in a comment as I was getting these just weird comments from it was off of Trey Melvin talking about homophobic black people and how these same people aren't doing shit for the black community yet they can open their mouths and dictate and tell whether someone who's gay who's actually doing something and putting their life on the forefront dictate to them what makes them pro-black or what makes them a leader or says that they can't be leaders because of who they are sexually attracted to. It's like, get the fuck out of here. What are you actually doing? But anyways, I don't want to detract from that, but my point is I was defending that video and I agreed with what Trey was saying. But anyways, I got these trolls. I don't even think they were really black people. But anyways, it was just so interesting how they would focus more on the fact of what we're doing opposed to what they should be doing, which is doing something with instead of sitting on their ass and just moving them chomps as usual. But this fool kept insinuating that because I am the way I am, I identify as bisexual, and I have no problems claiming that if someone challenges me on it. But I don't believe it's anyone's business, and I'm not gonna announce it for the world like it's none of your business. But he kept insinuating that I must have been molested, and that's the reason why I am the way. I was like, get the fuck out of here. Like, black people using that, some black people, the ignorant, bigot, stupid ones I'm talking about, using that argument, they can miss me with that bullshit. Because by your logic, I can say the fact that you watch Love and Hip Hop makes you deadbeat dads, hoe women, opening up your legs 24/7 and perpetuating what you see on Love and Hip Hop, Empire, and any other show like that, Blackish, whatever. But you see how stupid that sounds, and the fact that he kept saying that we're being brainwashed to be gay and all. It's like, okay, if we're being brainwashed, maybe I'll be brainwashed to the fact that I'm gonna be a community dick to a whole bunch of women and get a whole bunch of women pregnant and be like a baby, just be baby daddies to about like 10 babies. I mean, you see how stupid that sounds? But anyways, it says Assistant U.S. Attorney Amanda Kramer on Monday urged Judge Dennis Cote in New York to give Weiner a significant prison sentence to end his tragic cycle of sexting. Wow. The Democrats' obsessive sexting habit not only destroyed his career in the U.S. House of Representatives, but it also doomed his campaign for mayor and his marriage to Huma Abedin, a former aide to Miss Clinton. This is so many uh, correlations and connections. It's crazy. It also became an issue in the 2016 presidential election when the then FBI Director James Comey cited emails discovered on laptops used by Weiner to justify reopening the earlier probe of Miss Clinton's private computer server just days before the election. Lawyers for Weiner have said in court papers that he's undergoing treatment and is profoundly sorry for subjecting the North Carolina high school student to what his lawyers called his deep sickness. They also portrayed the girl as as an instigator, saying she wanted to generate material for a book and possibly influence the presidential election. If this isn't a bigger case of blame the victim, then I don't know what it is. Like, you're really gonna sit there and say that this girl, intentionally 15-year-old, was an instigator when this is a grown ass man? So you mean to say that a grown ass man can be instigated and seduced willingly by a 15-year-old? If this 15-year-old is not damn kryptonite, I don't know what I mean. You're saying initially saying she got to be kryptonite. So you mean to tell me you as a grown ass perverted man, you can't control yourself apparently by a 15-year-old little girl? It's just sick. These pedophiles, I don't care, gay, straight, whatever you are, you're a pedophile, you are disgusting. You need to be you need to be shipped off on an island. And deep sickness is accurately correct. Oh shit, what happened? Sorry, you guys. But I mean, the gall. I mean, you're blaming a 15-year-old for what a nasty man is doing. I mean, ugh. Prosecutors responded that Weiner should be sentenced up to 2 years for what he did, and his victim's motive should not influence his punishment. They urged the judge to put Weiner's claims of a therapeutic awakening in the context of a man who made similar claims after embarrassing, widely publicized interactions with adult women before encountering the teenager online in January 2016, but it doesn't make a difference. Okay? The conduct suggests a dangerous level of denial and lack of self control, they said. Weiner, wearing his wedding ring, seemed pensive just before the hearing began. His parents were in the courtroom, but not his wife. He and Abedin, I don't know if I'm saying that right, currently going through divorce proceedings. And that's the end. Yeah, I mean, are they really gonna sit up there? His lawyers are really gonna sit up there and justify the fact that this 15-year-old girl seduced this man, and this is why he got caught. I mean, if it wasn't for an adult grown man, sick man, engaging with this 15-year-old, he has nothing to blame but himself. I mean, really? How are they going to blame and say there was the 15-year-old's fault and that she wanted to generate information for a book? I mean, this is the type of world we're living in. And I feel some type of way about lawyers myself. That's why they have this saying where a lawyer has the least chance. They always say in terms of heaven and hell, you'll more than likely find a lawyer in hell. I mean, I guess it can be true because stuff like this. I mean, I'm not lying for a obviously sick, perverted pedophile. And rightfully so, he's getting in prison. I just hope that Wiener does. All right, you guys, let me go. I'm getting too cheeky. Please share, like, subscribe, guys. Tell me what you guys think, and hit that notification bell to get more notifications of my videos. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace and love.